Hello, I'm Sam Rayberg, and I'm with Kylie Todd-Roska, and this is an introduction to the Living with the Word experience, a month of praying with Scripture. We're gathering together in the midst of pandemic, on the threshold of a new year, and on the winds of a great deal of political discord. That's the context for our need to be in the Word. We're not alone. In the 4th century, Benedict, a monk, taught his followers to pray with Scripture. He was living in a time when the Roman Empire was collapsing and his culture was in the midst of transition and chaos. In those kinds of times, he called people to pray Scripture, but also to engage in meaningful work, to practice community and hospitality. Praying with Scripture was never meant to be an isolated activity. It was meant to be practical, which is why I chose to come from my shop to remind myself that the tools of the spiritual life are always practical. As we begin, we have a handful of hopes for this introduction. First, we want you to experience the rhythm of activity and reflection that is central to our understanding of how we learn and grow together, that we model how we relate to God, both alone as individuals and together as a community. We want you to be able to see if this kind of experience really does fit with real life these days. You'll get a feel for who Kylie and I are as facilitators, and you might even get a sense for the kind of companions who might be drawn to this experience and with whom you journey for the month. Whether or not in the end you choose to participate in the month-long experience itself, we hope this introduction offers you an experience that is enriching and a handful of insights. Next, we'll open with a blessing from Kylie.